Hey guys, what's up? It's Emily with Absolutely Astrology, and right now we are looking at a chart for the month of August. So go grab a pen, get your planners out so you can jot down some of the important dates that I'm going to mention as we're going through this whole energy of the month. Now, my beautiful girl Linda is also going to be making the art for this month, which, if you remember, a couple months ago, me and her collaborated together, and she adds such depth, such insight into the energy, and you'll be able to watch this kind of unfold as I talk about the energies. Just check out this chart. Like, you see what's going on here, right? There's all these different patterns. There's these places where there are no planets. And for those of you that aren't really familiar with astrology, all I'm doing right now is looking at a collective chart, which means I have the 12 signs of the zodiac: Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, where the sun is, so happy birthday to my Leos this month, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. These are where the planets are in relation to the zodiac. So when I'm looking at this, I'm looking at broad patterns. So we're going to be looking at 3 important dates this month that I really want you to pay attention to. But before, I want you to check out these little RXs mean retrograde, which there's been a lot of retrograde energy going on in the collective, and this is when you're getting pulled into your inner world. This is when you're feeling like you're working shit out, and for a lot of people, it's not that fun. I always feel like people talk about energy stuff, but they don't bring it down to earth. They don't give it to you in a way that you can understand. But if you were to consider how you move through life as being a metaphor for how you work out. So let's say that there's someone who wants to work out and they are just running on the treadmill, meaning they're putting the effort in, they're showing up, they're putting the left foot in front of the right, they're doing everything they're meant to, but they feel like they're not getting anywhere. Well, it's an illusion. Both are illusions, because you could also be running through nature and you're going to feel like you're getting somewhere more quickly when you're really letting yourself connect with Earth. So remember that this month is all about connecting in with the Earth and not forgetting that at the end of the day, we are so profoundly connected to Earth that your relationship to Earth is impacting how every action you take is going to work out for you. So are you drinking enough water? I know it seems simple, but are you drinking enough water? And are you drinking tap water? Do you drink the tap water of where you live at? Because to me, one of the things about being connected to Earth is about drinking the water from the Earth. It's about being connected, not always needing to purify every fucking thing that comes into your body. Being comfortable with germs, I think for the retrograde energy this month, it's about starting over. It's about really being able to connect with this one vibration of you are one with the earth. It is safe to walk barefoot on the ground. It is safe to pick up a blade of grass and eat it. It is safe to drink tap water here in the United States. And how often are we not doing these things that we know are completely safe for us to do? So what'll happen this month is this retrograde energy right over here, do you see it all, is kind of coming up with and coming against the sun and Mercury, which is who are you and who do you want to be? Because that's the big thing, is who do you want to be? That is your choice. That is what free will is all about, because we are born with personality traits, but we get to decide who we are and where we're going. So make sure that you know that in this month, and I'm going to click here to my camera so you can see me now. Make sure in this month that you are connected at the heart level, that you are connecting with Mama Earth however you can. That means walking barefoot on the ground. That means drinking tap water. Yes, drinking the regular fresh water from wherever you live. Being connected to that level of Earth is so freaking important. It's about being able to be naked with yourself, being vulnerable with yourself, and really connecting in at a heart level all month long. Now, I wanted to tell you guys some important dates, and so I said get your pen and paper. I have mine. I cannot remember this stuff. I have to write it down. It's the only way. But on August 6th, Jupiter squares the sun. This happens to be a tense alignment, where they're 90 degrees apart. But Jupiter, if you want to look right back here, Jupiter is in Scorpio right now, and it's going to be squaring the sun. And you want to make sure that you're in control of your own energy field and not somebody else's. So with everything going on up there with the law of attraction, with the self-development industry, there's so much put on having to change who you are. And I'm going to have to say, hell no. Like, learn to love who you are, let go of what you don't want, but to focus solely on who you want to be and how you want to grow. And this moment in August on the 6th is an important time for you to connect in. So if you wanted to do something like a juice cleanse, or you wanted to kick off a new dietary, you want to give up meat for a month, you want to do whatever you need to do, set some intentions around August 6th so that you can really, really, really begin to work with the energy. The other important date is the new moon, a solar eclipse in the sign of Leo. See, this is the thing about all the retrograde energy. It can get you in all these little tangled little knots where you're not fully embodied. You're not fully yourself. And we want you to be fully embodied. We want you to be fully yourselves. We want you to feel comfortable in your skin. We want you to feel like you belong here on earth. And if you haven't been feeling that way, it's probably not your fault. It's probably just lack of connection to the earth. And I would say, go take a picnic, man. Get out there, lie on the ground. I don't think there could be any better way to connect with earth than just get out there in nature. Rather than working out and running on a treadmill, go for a jog in your neighborhood. Rather than, just sitting still, go out for a walk. You're allowed to walk around your neighborhood. You're allowed to get out there and do whatever you need to do to connect with earth. The whole big problem is that we stay in our houses far too long and far too much during the day. It's interesting, as I've been connecting with earth and really making sure that is what I want to do, I've actually changed the whole way that I've been putting my kids to sleep. So normally my kids would go to sleep at 7:30, and I've been training them and teaching them that they go to bed when the sun goes down. One, they're actually fucking going to bed easier when the sun goes down, rather than me, I had to I needed to darken out everything in our house so that they could pretend that it was night when it wasn't. And so why would we do that? Why would we be wanting to do anything against the cycles of earth? Well, the only reason is out of repetition, pattern, and safety. So what are you doing? Are you allowing yourself to naturally wake up on the days that you can, or are you still using an alarm? Are you keeping your cell phone by your bed, or are you keeping it in another room when you go to bed at night? So for me, I keep my cell phone in another room. These are ways that I connect to earth, because I'm connecting back to the circadian rhythms within myself easily without having to, create any disruption in the day. So little things that you do make a big impact. And the new moon in Leo is about the performer within. It's about you stepping in and owning your own royalty. That's why they call it the king. But if we are all created equal, which we are all creator gods here on earth, looking to become more of who we are, looking to further our expression, learning to be more expansive. And so I want you to really know and understand that you have to grow your expression by connecting with Mother Earth. It's the only way that you're really going to be able to tap into the power of who you really are, is when you connect in. It's such a deep soul level that you are honoring where we came from, which is from Mother Earth. So that new moon on the 11th, in an energy of a month of 1, you're seeing these numbers 111. So I'm going to say, keep your eyes open to look for, well, where's the 111 showing up for you? What are you doing? Are you driving down the street and you see a license plate with 111? Are you just randomly catching the times and seeing 1111? These things mean that you're being called to let go of something, that you're being called to close the chapter on something that wasn't working for you, and so that you can open a new chapter. But there's nothing that you have to do it yourself. The world isn't going to line everything up, but you're going to have to take the plunge. You're going to have to say, you know what, I want to open this new chapter, or I'm open to this new chapter. And you have to be willing to close chapters that need to be closed. So keep an eye out for the 1111 numbers showing up for you this month. It is going to be lighting the way. It's one of those pathways for us to make sure that we're on our path. And you can really align by setting the intention, by journaling on the day of the new moon. We have a full moon on the 26th, and this full moon is in Pisces, which is a water sign, which means that this is about an emotional, where our emotional attachments have been showing up for us. You know, Mars is going to stop being retrograde towards the end of the month, thank God. Thank fucking God. Because we want to make sure that the actions that we're taking, they emotionally feel good. So sometimes we just go through the motions because we're told to, because we're supposed to, but we really need to connect in back with that soul level. And we do it in simple, simple, simple ways. I'm telling you, even if you start drinking 1 glass of tap water today, you're going to understand that you can connect with Earth in the most amazing, remarkable ways. It's about getting out in nature. It's about walking. It's about being one with yourself and using the energy of August to really bring you there. Now, the charts that I do, if you haven't gotten my book yet, I highly recommend it, because this is a powerful month to start looking at who you are and why you're here. And the thing is, soul gifts has been something that is a topic that I was just talking to a friend about. And what does it really mean to have a soul gift? And we all have a soul gift, but nobody tells you what it is. Like, and it can seem as a surprise. It can seem as a shock to you that you have a gift, but everyone has a gift. And whatever that gift is, it's your job to hone it and own it. It's your job to grow it. So this month, I'm asking you to take a moment to reflect on, what are you really passionate about? What do you love doing? For me, I love talking. I love talking so much. It's all I ever have done my whole life, is just talk to people. I worked in sales. I was successful only because I was good at talking to people. And that's why I share videos. That's where I share the energy of the month. That's why I do what I do, because part of my soul gift is expressive. Now, everyone's going to have different gifts. And Linda, of course, who's drawing the painting and showing you what this energy can feel like and look like for the month of August, well, her gift is artistry. And so the more you tap in, the more you feel into your passion, the more you just take little baby steps forward, the more you're going to be able to come into your own. And I really want to make sure that you know that you have a gift. You have a gift, 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 you have a gift. Everybody has a gift. Everyone is equal. God made us all completely equal. It doesn't matter the color of your skin. It doesn't matter the color of your hair. It doesn't matter the color of your eyes. All it matters is that you are learning how to appreciate who you are and what you bring to Earth. And the way that you do that, if you feel disconnected from your gift, if you feel disconnected from your gift, all you have to do is connect to Mother Earth and let it, kind of arrive naturally. You can also ask your friends, ask people, what am I naturally good at? What is it that I do that brings joy to your life? What is it that I do that lights the way? What do I do that illuminates the path? Because in the August energy of 1, this is it. This is a time to close a chapter. So is there anything you need to leave behind? Is there anything that you've been reluctant to leave behind? What is it that you really, 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 really need to close the chapter on? And that's something that I'm going to recommend that you get clear on, and you make a commitment to yourself by the 6th, when Sun squares Jupiter, so that you're ready to ride this wave with the new moon in Leo, leading up to that full moon on the 26th in Pisces, so that you can take advantage of the energy of August. So get going. Learn about your soul gifts. If you haven't done it already, I have been redoing my own book. Yes, it is true. I have to read my own book again from time to time and do the worksheets, because it helps me reconnect with myself and it helps me get on point. So everybody, I am so thankful that you tuned in, that you're listening, that you're jotting down the dates. I hope you jotted down those dates. We have the Jupiter square the Sun on the 6th. We have the new moon on the 11th, just playing up that 1 energy even more. And then on the 26th, we have the full moon in Pisces. And if you break 26 down, it's the energy of 8, which is the infinity symbol, which is all about being in your own personal power. So nothing's going to happen for you unless you take that commitment and close the door on either an unhealthy addiction, unhealthy relationship, maybe on a truth you haven't been completely honest with yourself about internally. That stuff is going to be coming up, because August wants you to take that new step forward. So let's go ahead and take that new step forward together. All right. Peace out. Bye.